What's up, Nerf Nation? It's your boy here. Before we begin, just know that the language and subject matters aren't family friendly, so we're totally getting demonetized. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to join our Nerfed notification squad. Alright, let's get started!
Alright, welcome back to Danganronpa!
Danganronpa!
Finally!
Hello!
Alright, so where we last left off, we were in Class 1, Class Trial, the intermission. So, we've had roughly a 24-hour period in between our last session. Meso, LJ, you guys got any extra thoughts you want to add on to us before we start the trial
I
up
solved
again?
it. Elge dreamed about it.
I solved the case in my dreams and completely and utterly forgot about it.
Have you thought about it anymore since you've been awake?
No.
Okay. I mean,
Have you?
I've had a few thoughts, a few crackpot theories, but I don't want to waste too much time going through them. I want to give it like 5 minutes and see if I learn anything else, and then maybe I'll verbalize them then.
Okay, so you don't want to actually say them yet?
Not just yet.
Okay.
I
Alright.
want to see where they pick this off with Shuichi.
Okay. And LJ, you said you solved it in your dream. You don't remember now. Do you have anything else you want to add? Any ideas
Personally,
that you might think it could go?
I think that Meso and I are currently running under the assumption this is going to be a fairly standard trial.
I'm not.
Okay.
I was wavering because they're either gonna do like the the real subversion is that it's a regular case, which would be what you're saying, or they're gonna do a double twist, which is what I think they're gonna do.
Well, what I mean is, I don't think. I think it's more likely that it is Sriracha, even if they are making him the prime target right now so early, because A, we have a lot to unravel. B, we have his motive to unravel.
And it's also the
C,
first case.
And C, I don't think they're going to kill him. I could be wrong.
Well, the whole thing with the first blood perk, LJ did, he went through that whole thing. Did you mention off air your logic for that, or was that on air?
I think it was off air. My logic. I think we're still operating very slightly under the first blood perk, in that the offer was given that the first person to commit a murder could leave. We don't know. All we know is that we're doing a trial. We don't know if there will be an execution. That hasn't been mentioned. So we know the person under the first blood perk would be allowed to go scot-free. They would receive no punishment, meaning they wouldn't be killed. We don't know if that part of the first blood perk is still in effect. I think it probably is, and that is going to change how this entire trial goes, and it's going to sow discord into the entire rest of the game going forward, especially if it is Sriracha, because it will really mess up our protagonist.
Now that you mentioned that, I guess I will say one of my theories. See, I don't necessarily know if they're going to do that, because I think that people would get annoyed if there wasn't an execution. I don't know if they'd be bold enough to do that, but I was thinking about that. What?
No, that reminded me of what I said right after you said that, but continue.
Oh, yeah. It is an interesting thought, and it did kind of make me think what options that could open up if we were going to go with a route where the killer might not die necessarily, because that changes our possibilities. It changes one big thing that could potentially be an option. This is kind of a crackpot theory, but if we assume that the person who, is the Blackened might be able to persist throughout the game and not actually get killed, I went through my list here. Everyone has an alibi except for Gonta, Kibo, Ryoma, Kokichi, Shuichi, and Kaede. They were their own alibi, in a sense. Those 6 people. With Gonta, I don't think he's the killer. I think he was actually exonerated, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, he couldn't have done it because you couldn't have thrown that from his position if the door was open.
Yeah, and I also don't think he's necessarily clever enough to rig it in the way I was theorizing it could be rigged.
Yeah.
Shuichi, I don't think, did it because of the meta-narrative, as I already kind of described last time. Ryoma, I think that the fact that he brought up his lack of an alibi is their way of hand-waving that. I don't think he's going to come under too much scrutiny. It's either Kibo or Kokichi, and I feel like Kokichi could maybe do it, but I feel like we don't know enough about him yet for that to have any impact. And if it was Kibo, they'd be wasting his robot nature on a case that doesn't fully utilize it, unless like LJ had his theory about Mew into Kibo or something, which would be interesting. But I also don't get that vibe because Mew was just kind of blissfully unaware of helping.
I was mostly joking. It was mostly in jest.
Well, it's still interesting, and I could totally see them doing something like that later on, just not with this case. So, that being said, I just eliminated everybody. In my mind, with the way I'm thinking, everybody either has an alibi or is disqualified due to meta reasons. But, and here's my crackpot theory, if we're operating under the assumption that the killer won't die, there's one person that could leave, and that is Kaede. Because now I was thinking about this from your perspective. It could be her because she could stay alive that way. But once I actually thought about that, there are a few like weird things. Like we kept talking about who could figure out how to access the ventilation shaft. Who else could know? She would know. She was up there doing it. Shuichi had his weird like introspective moments where he clued in on something. And I remembered what that was. They were talking about who could get the what was it? The murder weapon, the shot put ball. And he said that it would have to be in the warehouse. Anyone could have gone to the warehouse. And then he paused. And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Shuichi and Kaede go to the warehouse to get parts for the cameras?
That is correct. They did do that.
Okay, now that could just as easily cast down on Shuichi. But thirdly, there were she went into the air duct to arrange the books and stuff. I remember LJ, you were talking about how
I wasn't comfortable with the physics of what you were proposing for how he died.
But yeah, someone who had been up there and who knew how the situation looked could scope that out, and that goes for either Shuichi or Kaede. Do I actually think it's Kaede? No, but I've been saying in the past games, how interesting would it be to have the protagonist kill someone? And this is the perfect scenario for that to happen. Because, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy.
I mean, that's a perfectly reasonable theory. I feel like the game would be super cheap if it did that to us.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. We were not told by the game that she, A, had these feelings, or B, committed these actions. Because we're playing from her first-person perspective.
Yeah.
We know all the actions she has taken.
They would have to do some freaking jumping jacks to make that twist work, and I'm not sure they could cram that all into this case.
Yeah. That and everything you've mentioned that applies to her applies equally to Sriracha.
You're right. I will 100% stake a claim, though, that it's not Shuichi.
Really? Okay, you're off. You're
100% off the Shuichi train. Them bringing it up before intermission, that has invalidated him. I just think that all the evidence we were using to implicate him... what might happen, it might not actually be Kaede. They might cast doubt on her. Everyone goes after her like they always went after Makoto, and then psych, it was Shuichi all along. I don't know, man.
All right.
I'm not entirely off of the Sriracha train just yet. Which sounds like something that I would say if I were at a restaurant dousing my meal in Sriracha.
Dear God.
Well, I've never had it, by the way. The problem is, my auxiliaries are maybe it's cosplay lady because she was very gone and no one's really focused on that yet.
That would be interesting.
Maybe it's our tiny little drug addicted Kim Jong. No, sorry, not Kim Jong Un. That's the dictator guy. The tennis player. You know, our short tennis playing midget. Because I mean, we don't know where he was either, and we know he's been to prison. We know he's killed a man.
Profiling.
Oh, come on.
It's not him.
Oh my goodness.
Look, if it's not either of my crackpot guesses, it's probably.
Yeah, well, this is why we should have just started. Okay, so I think Mesto's internet just dropped. Hello, anyone? Nice.
Oh boy.
So, Discord server in the east, I guess, just died, so we switched over to Central. And there we are. Alright,
we finished our theorizing, so.
Cool. I'm going to restart the stream. Alright, and we're back. So Discord decided to die. Anyway, so I think that was a good enough theorizing. That was way more than 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and just start the trial.
Alright, where did you last hear our points?
It doesn't matter. Obviously I know, because I know everything.
Okay.
What? Know everything?
Do screen share.
Oh. Sorry.
Var's playing the game, we're just sitting here going, wow, it sounds interesting.
I thought he was just talking to himself.
It's you, LJ. Just listen.
No! Everything!
Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, wow.
LJ, do it!
He has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys?
You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one!
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries.
Yeah, I don't trust that literally at all.
I feel that was a hint. Was that a hint?
Yeah, what was a hint?
Gosh dang it. I mean, Messa, we agreed that we had the ability to switch if need be during the halfway. Do you feel, is there anyone you want to switch guests to?
I don't know, man. I ran through everybody, but the only person I'm 100% sure didn't do it is Shuichi. Everyone else is just a crackpot theory. The logic could swing either way.
The line between victim and its
okay. I mean, it's gonna feel a little cheap if we get really into this. It becomes obvious, and you go, "That's who I pick."
Yeah, that's why you should just pick a name.
Like I'm staking my bets on Sriracha. Okay.
All right. So LJ picked Shuichi. I think based off Meso's theorizing, I would say that you pick Kaede, right?
It's not Kokichi. It's not Kibo. It's not Ryoma.
Yeah, but you didn't throw out any other person that could be the culprit, though. You're just listing off people that you think aren't the culprit. So the only
when you eliminate the impossible, all that remains is the truth. Ergo, Kaede
is your choice. Okay, so now we're gonna continue with the trial.
All right.
I'm not old enough to do that or not.
The only other person I think it could possibly be, and just because she is so miserably obnoxious, is Cosplay Lady. For the record. Just so that's on recording.
Tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit. Wait just a minute. None of that is possible. Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time? Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm gonna check out the basement.
I'll come with you.
No, you stay and keep watch, Kaiji.
What the
God
heck is
dang
that
it.
voice?
Capture their stunt doubles!
Kill Rantaro.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I like him.
I can't wait for these new mechanics to completely shake up all your theories.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I think
just wasted all that time talking.
I was trying to rush you guys because you kept talking, and I was like, God damn it, this is going way longer than 5 minutes. Anyway,
Sorry, Var.
It's okay.
Let's agree.
Let's not agree on anything.
Wow, okay.
All right. Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because
The sensor going off.
Come on! Come on! Click it!
That was only because of the timer, by the way. What do you want to agree on, El?
Shuichi returned to the classroom.
Yeah, no, I don't want to agree with you on
That's
anything.
because of the timer. Come on,
No, you burn this bridge.
LJ, why?
I was gonna offer because you're so indecisive. Maybe we can switch after these mechanics come into play, but no!
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
True.
By the way,
I'm gonna die.
I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi,
Gosh, that
right?
sprite.
I love that sprite.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
Why?
I love all these hints.
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off. That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see! Sneaky little fucker!
Kaede's got to do something. What is she gonna do? It's time.
White noise.
Oh, it's just white noise. God damn it.
Wow.
Damn it.
Revolutionary.
So epic.
All right.
This has really turned everything.
It'll be the next one. Okay, whatever.
The security sensor was armed, but
Fucking white noise.
isn't what triggered it.
Whoops.
As it
That's not
turns
what I
out,
meant to do.
Shuichi had it the whole time.
Epic.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Okay, receiver on Shuichi, definitely.
The
But I'm
security
not
sensor
sure
was armed,
which
but
one.
the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Did the bookcase move?
Kind of a bookcase.
Shuichi had it the whole time.
I mean, the bookcase moved, but the sensor
sound
didn't go off
Kaede
then.
heard came from
Oh, wait.
What are our truth bullets?
when Shuichi secretly moved it.
Secretly
in order
moved
to
it.
trigger the alarm.
We have the receiver, we have front entrance photos, we have rear entrance photos, we have the hidden door photos, and the lookout classroom.
Bookcase.
I feel like it's one of the photos on the bookcase. Which one showed the bookcase?
So wait, what is the contradiction that you pointed out?
Nothing. I'm just spitballing. XD.
Okay, well remember how the game works. We're shooting bullets at a contradiction.
I'm aware. I just can't remember what the photos showed.
Well, that's why I'm asking what the contradiction is.
Rear entrance showed Rantaro entering.
Okay.
The sound Kaede heard came from.
Let's try censor on Shuichi on this sentence. Okay, fair enough.
Rip.
Alright, so you, LJ, the contradiction for you is that...
The security sensor was armed, but...
The sensor went off when he was in the room.
Isn't what triggered it.
The moving
As it turns out,
bookcase...
Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard.
So, do you want me to try receiver on Shuichi on the moving bookcase? Or do you want me to try the photos?
We can try that.
Alright. That's not it either.
Okay. So yeah, it's gotta be one of the pictures. It's just, pictures are so... I hate the naming on the pictures. I can't remember them.
From tension showed everyone entering the library.
Well, like I mentioned before, the truth bullets should come are secondary. The point that you guys need to focus on first and decipher is what the contradiction is. Then you can choose what evidence would break that. What do you know to be true and what to be false?
The pictures were triggered by the sensor.
Okay.
Particularly...
Okay, it'd be
the sensor in question with the bookcase, yeah. It would have to be the photos of the hidden door.
Photos of the hidden door.
Because if the sensor wasn't there, or if it wasn't ready, then the picture wouldn't have been
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job.
No, that's wrong.
Got him.
This is like so stressful.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to
Gosh,
get
she looks so
that picture.
awkward there.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right.
I mean, this isn't a particularly strong
far ahead.
argument for him.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? Well, I'll vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
I feel that a severe lack of bueno is happening right now.
Alright, to protect her, one Kaede is going to take control of the debate. Even if it means she has to lie to do it.
Dear God.
Time to commit perjury.
Thanks for skipping the whole tutorial, Var.
I know how to play the game.
I don't know what to do, though!
Just say you want to lie about something.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite of what we did before.
Yeah.
The security sensor was placed on the moving
I'm like doubly out of the loop in this Let's Play now since I've never actually played the game.
That's part of why I wanted you guys to do this, because I feel like, Meso, you've been a little too...
You're not gonna be pleased with my participation if I've never done it myself.
You've been it doesn't matter. It's fine. Just saying, you've been a little too willing to let LJ do all the work for you.
I've been very 100% perfectly willing, and I will continue to be.
Holy crud!
I gotta play the game if I hope to ever feel comfortable.
All right, so this is how you're gonna lie, right? So
I hate this so much.
Whoops! Didn't actually let it go. So our truth bullets are the moving bookcase, the card reader dust, the receiver on Shuichi, and the Monokuma file, right? Now we can lie about all of this stuff. We have a Monokuma file. We have the moving bookcase. What have we said? There, the bookcase never moved. Yeah, or we could say that instead of the receiver being on Shuichi, it was on Kaede.
I see.
So basically, what we're doing is causing the conversation to go the way we want it to go. I'm probably gonna die in a second, but it doesn't matter. Because this is kind of important just to explain it to you guys.
We only have one option anyway, so.
It's true. We have to lie about the receiver.
I didn't actually read it, so.
Okay, well, we're lying about the receiver being on Shuichi, so instead we're going to say that it's on Kaede.
Okay, that's fair.
I think we're going to die now, though.
Rip.
Alright.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Right now.
And it sped up right as the bullet got close to it, too. Alright.
Not so easy. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, I just forgot to take it out first. Alright.
This is an interesting mechanic.
This is one of my absolute favorite mechanics. So, this actually introduces two different ways to complete a trial. You can now follow the trial the same way you've done it before in the previous games by telling the truth and using that evidence to find the truth, or you can actually lie, and that lying will sometimes out the killer because they'll trip up. So
reminds me of Apollo Justice Case 1, LJ. You remember that?
Oh jeez, it's been too long, dude.
With the card, the bloodied playing card, in the bottle.
What? I like just missed it.
I vaguely remember what you're talking about. Very vaguely.
Very similar concept. At least in universe.
Alright, this is frustrating.
Momobar, put your FPS skills to the test.
Alright. Also, yeah, it's probably a good point. I probably shouldn't have skipped the instructions since it is a new mechanic. My B.
It's alright. It makes sense.
Let's go over this one more time.
Let's do this one more time.
Alright, fuck the white noise.
Wait,
no, dang it! Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright, we died.
Make
It's okay.
sure you use the mechanic.
It's okay, we're gonna get all of our health back, so.
You won't give up!
Honestly, it gives us a tactical advantage to just commit suicide at this point.
I love it.
That's a sentence.
Tactical advantage.
Let's go over the case one more time.
Let's blow our brains out right now. Tactical advantage.
Make sure you lie.
Bet you never saw this going.
I know.
Pow!
Where's the white noise? There we go. No. Come on. No! What? Why did it speed back up? Why the fuck did it speed back up?
Everyone, audience, Sinvar, your strength, spirit ball.
Because I did what, Purple? What are you gonna say?
You ran out of the green stars, which is what is used to.
Oh, okay. Yes. There we go.
Yeah, Kablamo. Let's lie for the truth.
All right, perjury.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another.
You're a robot! You don't have feelings!
I'm a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for
There we go.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculation.
There
Yeah, LJ.
No, he's proving my point. He's why the guests suck.
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts
Just
are
robot.
blind when faced with radiance.
Shut your face.
Doing anything for the one you love.
Stuff it, dude.
Hasn't everyone
Robots
felt
suck.
that way before?
Wait, I'm sorry, computer. I didn't mean to say it.
I most certainly have, at least.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
You are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that.
Oh boy.
Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A
Wow,
talented
saw through
liar
that like a
me
glass
can spot other
wall.
people's lies easily.
The legend.
The Chinese
Well,
window.
what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi
It
is
turns
the only
out to be
person here who's
Kokichi. I'm gonna be very
suspicious.
sad.
So we all
I'm gonna
agree
laugh
that
my
Shuichi
head
did
off.
it?
I'm gonna be
Then
very
let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. Cause right now it's
Atua.
nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
New game mechanic.
How are we supposed to
Another
decide?
one, eh?
We're split, right down middle.
Hold on. Split? Did you just say split? You did.
Yeah.
I heard it.
The movie.
I heard it with my belly button microphone.
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground.
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously?
Really now.
Totally want to see that.
You're split down the middle. At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In a debate scrum, you will be split into two teams. Then, you argue your opinions against each other.
Okay.
But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with the opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, use WNS to find the same subject key. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be listening to what they say, right? And we have to match our statement with what they're saying. So if you look in that example right now, our selection is receiver. We don't know what Kyo is saying right now, but if we listen to him and he's talking about the receiver, we match it with the receiver.
Okay.
When all the statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. Rapidly tap the key displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out for a perfect refutation.
Okay.
It'll make a lot more sense in practice once we actually do it.
As most things do to me. Oh my god.
Good my god,
Oh my gosh.
What is that thing?
Even the little lights are spirals. Dude, it's Lord Genome's It's the thing.
Yes! Love you, Dang.
You'd understand this, Var, if you watched the show.
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, this is awesome.
Very cool.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Intervals.
Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Alibi.
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi.
Oh.
Didn't she?
I got it.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were
Oh.
Together.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went
Yep.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it!
Huh.
We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk
Yeah.
this through.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Like Harantaro's picture is just right there.
Freaking rip Rentara.
You hid what you knew
Okay,
about the
that
camera
appears to make
intervals,
sense.
Shuichi.
Intervals.
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
That's pretty
Unlike
straightforward.
Shuichi, I actually have.
Yeah, it's really straightforward.
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi.
Love the music.
Didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede went together. Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
It's not the kind of thing someone lying would say. Mash the buttons. The rocket. Ah, miss. D.
I'm trying.
Come on! Take more vitamin D!
Vitamin D.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's freaking great.
Everyone,
Our
you have
arguments
to believe me.
and your
Shuichi
arguments
is
will
not
form a
the
double
culprit.
helix.
If we
Move
murder Shuichi,
forward.
we'll be making
We
the wrong
progress
choice.
beyond the first
And if that happens,
That's how a debate works.
we'll be executed. I definitely
That's
won't let
Tengen
that
dope.
happen, even if it costs me my life.
Love it.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too.
You guys are gonna look like
Gentlemen
idiots.
always believe in friends.
Well, if
hope.
Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be
Come on,
scared to say
Shuichi.
it.
Be the detective.
Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
There are a lot of pictures.
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder.
The creepy one with Rentara? Yep.
I
Yeah.
always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera. But
Well,
that
no,
was
he's
when he
waving.
noticed the camera we set up.
How was that?
True. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
Was that why the flash is on?
But wait, no, wait. Didn't Miyu make them silent?
Yeah. And it was weird that this one had the flash on. You even remarked on
Oh
that.
no, Messa.
What?
She had a drone.
True.
And what is it that you and I can't agree on the direction of the bowling ball?
Bowling ball?
That you know what I mean,
Shot ball.
ball.
We must find the reason why he noticed
Hmm.
the camera.
What if she remote controlled the drone right above him, made that one make noise, have him go to a specific point and then drop it on his head.
That'd be interesting.
And the answer is in this picture.
The reason why Rantaro noticed the camera.
Flash.
I get it.
But none of the other cameras had a flash, did they?
Right?
Nope.
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture.
Which means it was done to get him to that spot.
Mm-hmm.
How can you tell the flash went off?
Okay, come on, you idiot. That's what makes them super freaking creepy. I really don't like pictures with flash. Okay, come on! I have a very long history with hating pictures with flash.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Whoa! I never would have seen that before with my own eyes that work perfectly fine.
And I am a robot who didn't see it with my advanced technology because I'm stupid.
Kibo, more like Dweebo.
Got him!
I feel like, did the settings not save? Because I feel like the voices are really quiet again. Nope, it did.
No, they saved.
The music is
Should
just
we turn
loud.
down the music to compensate?
Yeah. I'll do that.
The song is also pretty loud, so. And hype, and I love it.
Maybe.
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
The only reason the camera's flash was used
To lure the mastermind closer.
I get it.
I would sure love it if it was Miyu, because she's very
Flash
unlikable.
was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kind of strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
You what?
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Uh,
The culprit
Yeah,
of this
I mean,
incident is...
she's asking him to affirm what she's about to say, which is to accuse the
Pick a
person right
character.
next to her. Miyu.
Yeah, try it. Go, let LJ try it. I'm not committing to Miyu.
Oh, for fudge's sake!
Well,
listen, I had
no
a good
way.
theory, okay?
No
Fine,
freaking
Suichi.
way!
Make it Suichi!
No.
Make it Suichi!
No freaking way, Gabe.
Yeah! Yes!
Are they actually... Are they actually doing it? I've known for a long time, she says.
Who is it, guys?
Pick her! Pick Kaede! If they're actually doing it, if they're actually gonna do it...
Don't do this game!
No doubt about it.
No freaking way!
No! This is a red herring!
actually
The
gonna
fish
do
is
it?
leading our eyes away!
Of all the time for my internet to lag.
Alright. Shh.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
The lights go
Rantaro.
out around her dialogue.
I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
What the fresh hell is this?
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cruel. It's cruel, but I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
I hate this franchise.
Did they just do a protagonist switch? Was that what that was meant to symbolize?
Kaede is the culprit.
Oh my god!
No. No.
Oh my god!
No!
Kaede did it?
What did you see, Meso?
Wait, that's not possible. Right,
Nothing.
Kaede?
I don't believe
They're
it.
actually that bold?
Kaede?
No!
Wait, did she really? Just kidding.
Just
Nice.
kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit?
I'm so confused!
Come on, guys, like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My hands are only strong enough to play piano. Then accusing you of being the culprit is... Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood.
I really wish we had webcam reactions
matter
on
who
for
you
this.
I
My mouth is
killed
just
Rantaro
open.
with that shot.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you?
Dear God. The freaking internal monologue.
No, you can. I think you can read it purple. I guess. I don't know. It's kind of relevant.
Okay, I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path.
I thought this scene was odd.
You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you.
Just believe in the me that believes in you. Yes, we've heard it before.
Oh my god. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
Good voice acting.
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with a shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Oh my
Where she
gosh.
used the shot put ball?
Give me the 2-for-1.
No, this feels like such... This is such a... I feel very misled by the game. This doesn't feel earned.
Give me the 2-for-1. Come on, game. It's all about handling. It's all about how it's handled.
I don't like how this was handled.
Let's see.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. And how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We
What
know it was
moment?
in the library.
It's gonna be that one.
Killed in the library after all.
What are the other bullets? Video. Lookout classroom because of the
In
vent.
which case, it's impossible
Alright.
for me to
Yeah.
be the culprit.
But on what?
That one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Never mind this one because it's. We know that it was in the library. Lookout classroom.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Dang.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Yeah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
Can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. Hangman's Gambit!
You get to suffer now!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, just fuck off. I don't care. I'll figure it out. Doesn't matter.
Wow, this looks way worse than the last game.
It's actually really easy. I just need to...
Yeah.
How do you... Fuck.
Is it spacebar?
Nah, spacebar only pauses it.
No. Is it right click?
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
I am so annoyed.
I'm more in shock than anything else.
I'm annoyed at the game and I'm annoyed at you. There's no...
Why are you annoyed at me?
Because I don't believe you just guessed it.
I didn't guess it. I eliminated everybody else.
Use the classroom to the library.
It couldn't have been anybody else based on my ideology. They were either gonna go an obvious route like Kokichi or pull this BS.
Your ideology.
Maybe
the meta wins again.
Maybe listen to what the game provides first.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body. So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
No, the
What
books.
a mystery.
It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way, intentionally. If I remember correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it. How could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I would put down. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. Well, guys.
Shot that fell from the vent.
Stacked books.
How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
What are you doing? What are the developers of this game?
It's under Rantaro's head.
What are they called? Spike Too Soft?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on
They've
the
gone
bookcase.
loco.
Watch out so you don't slip and fall. What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own?
So this one we have to agree, I think, because there was moved on its own, and then...
Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
I need to answer. For her sake, I can't turn away from the truth.
The shot fell from the vent.
How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance? It's not like it started rolling on
its own.
Rolling on some.
Alright, just want to make sure you guys saw that.
Yeah, let's do that one.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance? It's not like it started rolling on.
I agree.
Nice.
It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
Rolled
along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's
Clever.
path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be the concrete proof of my theory.
That was Miu, right? Didn't Miu have it?
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Well, at least the drone became relevant one more time.
What happened with that?
That's true.
I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe
What kind of an idiot stands there looking at a camera, a hidden camera that just took pictures of him,
But now you
and
owe me
doesn't
one.
hear a giant metal shot football boom, boom, boom,
I mean,
rolling through the vents, which are right above his head.
Rantaro man is too enraptured.
Oh wow, this camera is so interesting. Hey, what's that? Oh man, this camera is really fascinating.
You know what?
Gee.
well, there it is. There's the
Dang.
path.
That's very funny.
Wow, I wonder what that sound is. It almost sounds like a giant metal ball rolling across the top of books.
Awesome. That's freaking great.
Come freaking on! How naive do you have to be? Look where it got you, you idiot!
Oh my god. Gontaro.
Gontaro, the ultimate who cares.
You deserve this!
The shot rolled on top of
Friggin' moron!
Yes, I'm sure.
I'd be ashamed if I died like such a mook.
The shot was rolled.
Elder's just taking out his rage at Rantaro.
Good. He deserves it. Rantaro's an idiot.
Look at this! You can see
See, it's making so much noise!
it! They animated the ball! It's perfect!
Right, Kaede?
It's so...
You made sure
Gosh!
That's awesome that they showed it.
It's probably important to
Right into
actually.
the duct.
Okay, yeah, good. It's important to go through these.
Mm-hmm.
I
And then
remember
I lifted
this.
my body and looked inside.
I don't think you remember it.
I remember this because I kept on thinking, why would you push the vent open?
So, how's it look? Could a person fit in there?
It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Huh.
Impressive. You have a
Clever.
really good memory, Shuichi.
It's the act of dropping. How much noise do you think that's making right now?
Yes!
A lot!
It's so entertaining.
It's so dumb!
Keep going! Keep going! Yeah! Oh yes! Come on!
And then it makes that sound when it hits the book and then it rolls off. I mean, look at that height. It might have been made a whistling noise. Maybe it hit his head, made another cartoon sound.
And then cartoon birds swirl over. And his eyes turn to X's. Purple, can you animate Taro's epic death?
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Wow, what an amazing mechanism to make!
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she
Okay,
roll the
this
ball
is the
into
part
duct?
that ticks me off!
Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? It had to have been at just the right time to kill Rantaro.
It was when he left and she started sweeping, right? Because that was a period they like did a fade out. That would have been the only time where we would have been separated from the monologue. So when Shuichi went to the basement.
So, okay.
Yeah, probably that.
Nope.
Nah, feels bad.
When she entered the classroom? No. Leaving. No.
Alright. Well. Rip that. Though that does make a certain kind of sense as well.
The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
Shuichi, the receiver.
Someone moved the bookcase! Hurry, Kaede!
Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of the true ultimate detective. Wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
Oh my god.
She dropped what she was holding!
Wow.
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
I bet there's so many hints peppered through the internal monologue.
Oh my god, there absolutely are. She even fucking said she likes Rube Goldberg machines right when she got down from the, right when she got down from the books.
Oh dear God! Just jump to conclusions. I've still got a lot of questions.
You guys should like rewatch the previous episodes.
I will never do that at this point.
I can't wait to do that.
You sound so desperate.
There's nothing
They've
weird about
been
it.
tainted to me.
Why?
There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
Kaede's like, Kaito, you fucking idiot.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
No! No, the music! No! No, the only thing that would make me feel this is garbage! The only thing that exonerates the fun! Dang it!
Oh yeah, that's why he did it here! That's
It would have wrapped the noise of the ball falling to the fence!
LJ, you made it!
Are you for real?
You made it!
I love that you figured that out.
No!
I love it. They immediately addressed it the second after LJ fucking was complaining about this.
Gosh! Dang it!
I love that it's Kaito, LJ's fucking character, that's doing it too.
No!
He's literally making your point for you.
This is already solidified. This is my favorite game in the series. Already.
The library should have been quiet.
I never thought I never figured they would actually have the courage to do this. But I always used to speculate. I was like, oh, maybe they'll have amnesia, or maybe they'll be mind controlled, or...
I love it.
Gosh, dang it!
You were so mad at the game. You were like, dude, you would have fucking heard it. There's no way.
Freaking Rantara.
And here I was feeling all good. I just thought you guys, except for Meso, were just laughing because you thought it was funny. No, you were laughing at me, not with me.
I was laughing.
You knew this was gonna happen.
It was hilarious.
You knew I was gonna get caught out.
No, actually, I completely forgot about the background music, so I was laughing because I thought it was funny.
Okay,
yeah, Purple was laughing at you.
Good to know.
I was also laughing because I thought it was funny. I forgot about it.
Yeah, I know. I said except for. Wait, what do you mean? I know you forgot about it, but
I completely forgot that they actually addressed this. So.
Kaito, are you done now?
I can't even.
Yeah,
be mad now. They thought of...
LJ, are you done now?
Just keep playing the game.
So it's true then?
Yeah, at least you're the one who doesn't have to do it.
Kaede really is the culprit?
So that
this is
means
genius.
most of Kaede's sins before Shuichi's actions.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom.
Can't even
and
be angry
when she moved
anymore.
the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
There are way more books up here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. As I move the ladder, I reorganize the books bit by bit.
Oh my god.
There's too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here.
I thought so.
Wait, I just gotta try a little harder.
Dear God.
Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's all right.
I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
What did I do to you, game? Is it because of my just staunch success in the last Let's Play? Is it because I was just such a massive winner in the last game?
LJ has retconned the last game from a
how dare you!
From a 4-1 Meso victory to a sweeping LJ victory.
Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Miyu changes her mind.
Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him.
It's so vague, and it's trying to suggest that you were supposed to pick up on this. How dare you? How dare you, game? How dare you take my imagination?
What else was she holding?
Oh. I could have sworn. I could have sworn she took it.
Was holding the camera.
Put it down, but no.
Yeah.
In the backpack, because she's the only person here with a backpack! I should have noticed that! It's like the gloves!
That it was the backpack?
I don't think they ever, like, I don't think it would have been possible to suspect it during the investigation.
Carrying the shot put ball in there.
There wasn't enough evidence for you to ever suggest the protagonist could do it.
Easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed it also had a spare vest. She could have
Alder's gonna die.
Damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
Shuichi basically can be replaced for the audience right now.
Yeah, exactly. Very
Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be a mistake, right?
I wish.
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this.
Please give us another
I'll show you
swirl
your
game.
truth.
There's not going to be. They're just talking about motives at this point. Argument, armament.
Oh, don't do this.
Okay.
What the?
This is just the rhythm game of this game.
Fine.
That's a cool freaking photo, though.
I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my concrete boots, and I'm gonna take a nice short walk in a deep lake.
I mean, I get why you're irritated, but you did help me realize. You take partial credit for this realization.
I actually was really worried that you were gonna figure it out last night when you were like, "Oh, well, maybe the killer isn't going to be killed." And I was like, "Oh no, he's gonna start thinking maybe the protagonist could be the killer because he'll think that the protagonist can't be killed."
Yeah, like that. Your realization about that.
If you would just shut the fuck up, Messa wouldn't have figured it out.
Yeah, like you take credit for this. Actually, your realization about the first blood perk.
How dare you?
Yeah, that's what helped me. I'm not looking bad upon you. You legitimately did it.
Take credit for this.
No.
Oh, do I? Really?
Also, that's an awesome picture.
It's all my fault.
There's actually a beat.
Still
A missed beat.
I'm definitely the culprit. I'm the one who killed Rantaro. That's the truth of this case.
Ranwara.
And that's all there is.
Wow, this is a way better rhythm game
Terrible murderer.
than the last one.
I'm a terrible leader.
I betrayed everyone.
You all betray me.
Please stop. Remember what I
Fuck.
told you?
Never mind.
You
I
have
no
to
longer think
fight
it's
for the
better.
truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you
Fuck.
say you believe in me, then don't look away from the truth.
Wazda!
Stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this.
Do they all get boss images
know what
like
I was
that?
trying
Yes.
to- Yeah. What do you think she's trying to do?
Kill the mastermind. Because I thought it was, yeah, no, that makes sense. Altruism.
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Duh.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Same shtick.
I like the song for this one.
Alright. So we got... Let's see. Turn the flash function. Several shot put balls in a wooden box. Classroom vent. Killing game promotional video at loud volume. Kaito going to Tenko.
Let's move along to the next one.
Alright. Oh, I know this one. Wait, what?
Do you click and drag?
No. Oh, there's a mouse, okay. Oh, alright. Not
Always
bad.
ask. Okay, next one.
Be on the next page.
Yeah.
Now it's
There it is.
Hey.
Maybe that one?
Yeah, prop event, great, definitely. Yeah.
What books did the culprit set up last? What did the culprit do with the modified camera? What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the start time?
the music.
Nope.
Or not. Okay. Huh. I've been in the classroom. It'd be the
Oh,
sensor, right?
the sensor going off.
Also, I think I got this one. Yep.
Good stuff.
Oh, she did mention that there were a lot of encyclopedias, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So where's the shot put ball rolled?
Yep. It's quite the event.
Whose picture was taken when the camera flashed?
We have that one. There we go.
Background music.
Specifically for LJ.
I just
Listen,
I want to
man.
find somebody else who's really adept at figuring things out named LJ and just swap them out so I won't have
You
to
are adept
suffer.
in your own way. You have good intuition. Like I did not, you know.
Yeah, you
I thought they were
patronize
just. I'm not. Shut up and take the praise.
No, I can't. It's unearned.
You got the first blood thing. At least there is that. I wouldn't have done it without that.
I helped screw myself is what I did.
You know, it can be a team effort. It doesn't always have to be you versus Meso.
That's true. I like their collaborative role in the last game.
You want a little, you want a freaking Easter egg? Go back when Meso said, "No, I don't want to agree with you."
Like, that was only because it was a tutorial. Come on, man. I said let's not agree on anything right now. Elder just looks for reasons to fight.
Listen, this is the only way I can tell.
I never would have imagined they would become the culprit.
It's a humiliation and a defeat.
To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library.
I don't watch this
There was a
remake.
door in the library that showed signs of use.
Really?
We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right. The shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras, but even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
You know, I guarantee that Monokuma probably did that whole background music thing solely because he knew Kaede was about to plan some kind of murder.
That's epic.
I bet you that's what happened. Like, he knew that would help cover it up.
Monokuma the legend.
And laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them.
You should have noticed this, Sriracha. Nobody organizes books like that.
Open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim.
Poor Rantaro. Got screwed over.
After watching that group into the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rentaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rentaro with the flash on. Rentaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rentaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create under normal circumstances. The victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling.
Danganronpa.
The shot kept rolling and fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly.
The amount of luck you need to have for this.
Ultimate lucky pianist.
It. It's like
I mean,
thing.
I mean, I would agree with you, but I still hold by that. I guarantee Monica would probably help to make that happen. I mean, the background music, you know. Like,
No, I'm not even talking about the background music. I'm talking about him standing directly there, and the timing for it. Like the timing has to be absolutely perfect.
But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder.
Sigh.
It was murder.
That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Hakamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Feels bad. This is gonna be interesting.
And that
the ripple effects from this.
The events of
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice, even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of it.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Wow.
That's right, Sriracha, you're an cool dude.
Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
All I heard were ears and then tears.
At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh. Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time.
All right, you bastards. Press the button in front of you to cast your vote.
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last, the heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
Good stuff.
She didn't even get to see him.
We actually get to do it this time, really.
Yeah,
Oh,
vote
boy.
for Kadai. Oh my gosh! I called it Kadai!
What?
Oh, that's like the best part of like all of this. Freaking Kadai.
Seems the voting is finished.
I knew it when I didn't even know it.
Let's
I
see
must
the
have
re-
took it.
Now the question. Never mind. That's a good screen.
Who'll be
Is it?
chosen as the blackened?
Probably
Will you make the
green
right
Kadai.
choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Those who won't have to worry about prizes from the gift shop anymore. All those coins.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What a freaking trial that was.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, what's that thing?
Well, at this point it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly! The Blackened who killed Rantaro Imami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
What? Good?
Don't screw around.
What do you mean good? Is this how you want it to end? Because I didn't want it to end this way.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too.
I don't get it.
It's not fun. This is super horrible. The worst ever.
Yeah. How did it come to this?
Please.
Kadai, you're about to Kadai. What would possess you to do something like this?
Gonta can accept this. Not unless you explain. You want to know the best part about all this?
No.
Real quick before we voice act. Because I gave LJ credit a few minutes ago, but if they actually end up executing her, then my logic for getting to this point was based on an entirely false premise.
That's another thing I was telling Purple last night, and that's what was frustrating, is like, they're gonna fucking find out, and it's not even going to be the right reason.
Yeah, I won't be satisfied.
I
until
completely called this. I even called LJ not liking it and being mad at the game.
Yep.
Until I hear it straight from you.
LJ, you're a great friend, but I rescind my prior partial credit. No,
I never accepted it.
Kaede, please.
No, Meso, please shut up while I'm talking.
Sorry, it's too funny.
Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then.
Kill her
It's
already,
just like
enemy.
Shuichi said. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to end the I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing so would end the killing game.
But
Almost worse than Ultimate Black.
Why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured.
If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know?
Makes sense.
Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
therefore,
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead.
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. Internet, please, just for the love of God, cooperate with me. Please. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone, no matter what.
Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah.
And that's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it, too.
Kaede.
But
Oh, Kaede. It never dawned on you.
As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart.
Wait, to put it like that...
But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
Right. Sorry. You took too long. You took too long.
Oh, that's the reason.
We no can blame her.
I know that!
I know! You don't need to remind me! That's why I'm so pissed off! Pissed off at myself for being so useless!
Yeah, I agree.
Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Whoops. That obvious, huh?
That's right.
I love it.
Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of her dear friends instead.
You were being played, by far.
What I did was so terrible. So unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer.
Yeah, that's true.
You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
I am, but not for the reasons you say.
Kaede, please calm down.
After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done.
We didn't see those thoughts.
But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk.
Hawa?
I see. If you confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. You probably should have. It would have made this a lot easier on some people here.
That's all you get.
Okay.
Because of the first blood perk, you were able to make certain people think that this would go a very different way.
Yeah.
Didn't?
Yeah, that's right.
I know.
So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them.
Is that what I am now?
But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Again? Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind?
Because
I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial.
Oh yeah!
Ah, Kaede did mention that.
What if it's her? What if she's just the mastermind? This is just a junk scenario where she gets speared.
That'd be freaking funny.
But that's why I wanted to end all of the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind. I'll use this class trial to do it. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended, and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind.
What?
You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end, we've got nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
I would love if there wasn't actually a mastermind. That would just be like the best thing ever.
Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened, still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now.
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all.
What?
So, Kadai had the wrong idea the whole time.
I see.
All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Meaning that he got her killed, making him the murderer. Yes, I was right!
That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong.
Told you guys.
If I hadn't been so stupid, if I never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede, Rantaro wouldn't have died. And Kaede wouldn't be the murderer.
LJ,
this is all my fault!
LJ, Shuichi confirmed all this has happened because my logic was wrong.
No, not.
Kaede.
I killed him, not you.
I'm sorry, LJ.
Right?
Are you really?
I am, kind of. 50%, maybe 35, maybe 10.
Why could I? Why did you set such a convoluted trap that wouldn't have worked under any other circumstances? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez. Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want hot sauce to know.
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either.
Aw.
Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone.
I hope everyone dies then.
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with the girl who killed someone, would you?
Be friends?
Can I put a lot of thought into this?
She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic.
God, you're such a dumbass.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
Get it
Baka.
over with already.
We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right.
Yes, we're still alive thanks to you.
Kaede, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
Just friends, huh?
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
All right, that's it.
Finally!
What?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean? That's it!
Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock.
I can't stop crying.
I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs.
I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt. So, time to make things interesting.
Huh?
Make things interesting? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
This is gonna hurt.
But I mean, you mean Kadai's execution?
Don't screw around.
No friggin' way! That means I was completely and utterly wrong about everything, and this entire thing screwed me in the end!
Oh dear God. Thank you for introducing us to this franchise.
segment. You're not allowed to
thanks.
interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
There it is. These here eggs.
But it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Kaede.
But, Kaede...
Please, just stop.
Purple Internet is gonna ruin this dramatic moment. I can tell it.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. What's wrong?
It's just the fact that you like I responded to something that you hadn't said, and then you said it like 10 seconds later. But Kaede,
Please stop! Oh, no thanks, I don't eat pork. You want any hot dogs?
Alright, read the line, just move on.
You're giving up?
Why?
But why? You said you'd never give up. That we'd get out of here together.
Please
That's
stop.
what you said, Kaede. So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No. I'm not giving up because I have you.
Huh? What?
Bad.
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you.
I believe that you will all make it through this, somehow.
You have to live.
You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now.
Say you want to live.
End this ridiculous killing game, survive, and get the hell out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Kadai.
I shall
Prepare to
take that
Kadai.
request.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request.
I won't give up! I'll get out here no matter what!
Going to work hard and keep Finn safe till very end.
Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring.
Now then, let's get started. I have a special punishment prepared. Oh, okay, you didn't read it. Prepared for the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
Wait a second! Kaede, please don't!
Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose.
You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it.
Let's get it everything we got. It's punishment time!
I believe in you.
I believe in you guys, so please, believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Okay? It's a promise.
This is gonna hurt. It's been spruced up. Ah. Oh my god.
I really don't like this one.
Yikes.
Yes! Yes! It was worth it!
I'm so upset!
Yes!
I liked him. It was fun. No. Got his revenge!
Yes!
That was like a double brutal for Meso.
I lost 2 characters.
That execution was hard to watch.
Yeah,
Very well done.
that was like one of the most brutal ones. I really don't like it.
It serves the intended purpose.
Here you are.
Yeah, I know. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real.
Same.
As if all reality had vanished, and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world.
But more importantly, Mono Kid.
Huh? What the? Why is Mono Kid?
Monodon, what have you done?
Gross! She puked again!
Oh well.
Oh well. But this tension ain't so bad, you know? Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right, Dad? No! My sweet darling Mono Kid claimed his collateral damage.
This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious cub is...
On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cubs!
Wow.
I'm glad you kids came in bulk.
Huh? It's okay.
I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh?
Well...
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs.
No.
Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks.
I don't think I've ever been so upset. Not since Taka.
What in the world is this?
Really?
Are you fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Is he like gone, by the way?
Who?
Who? Mono Kid? Yeah, he's dead.
Yes! Well, actually, Gundam was pretty sad.
Yeah, Gundam was really sad.
Atua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose.
I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I liked her so much. Kaede!
All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's so exquisite, I can't even say the word exquisite. It's moments like this that make it all worth it.
Tell me about it.
Why are you doing such terrible things?
How dare you?
You're the worst! Does human life have no value to you at all? And why do you keep talking? Oh wait, who am I talking to again?
Hey, I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life was precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You've surpassed psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever felt quite this slimy. I don't think I've ever felt quite this elated. Oh my gosh! Did you see him explode?
I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you until it's my turn on the chopping block.
Spoken like a marked man.
Oh my gosh.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying
Monokuma.
Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us?
Hate you? Who can say? Hey, that's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're going to have to work for it. Well... Though, the corpse formerly known as Rantaro may have had a hunch.
Huh. Huh?
What is it?
What do you mean? What was Hamtaro's hunch?
What indeed?
Was it a ham sandwich?
He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that all be related to his hunch you claim he had?
I wonder... Hey, what the hell's the hunch you're going on about? Spell it! I wonder...
If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim. Well, it's not his fault he was useless. he died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. Oh well, he's dead, and that's that. That's the indifference of death for you.
However,
he wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
You're really
Huh? Are you still pestering me with these annoying questions? Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede.
What?
What?
Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay? You never know who's gonna become the next killer. I can't wait! I wonder what kind of killing game we get to see next!
Damn it! You may have gotten us this time, but we'll get you next time. You'll see!
Why?
They proceeded not to get him next time.
Why are you all psyched up?
That's nice.
It's nice to see that at least one of you here has some chutzpah around here.
Chutzpah?
Whatever. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while.
Thanks! I'll do my best!
Jump cut to him dead.
Shut the heck up! We're not gonna have another killing game!
They proceeded to have another killing game.
I, name who I haven't decided what to call myself yet, am not gonna let you have your way anymore!
Kaido Mimosa.
Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face like this! Ha! For sure!
Oh, really? That seems unlikely. I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Damn.
Damn!
Anyway, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun.
Hey, one of them, explain yourself.
I get that Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line. I did it for us. Hey, wait! Mono Dang!
Where are you going?
It's getting interesting.
He probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events.
I'm very invested in this subplot.
And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left, and only we remained in the classroom.
I don't think I can take all this.
If you keep talking, neither will I!
I can't stand this anymore.
Oh my god!
I feel like I'm going to go crazy.
Somebody, you mustn't give up hope.
Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it.
Koyede!
What was that?
What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude!
Reaction voice.
Screw her! She sucks!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
But, 11-0, you're crying too.
No, that's wrong.
Wait, what? No, it's right!
That's wrong.
Now's not the time to point it out. Arnold, just let it
Arnold!
That's true.
This conversation is going nowhere.
What is the point of this?
I have no idea.
In times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul, so she can rest in peace.
Oh, given how she died, more like
How's
pieces.
anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
Or maybe Mono, what's his name? Mono Kid. He died in pieces.
So what are we gonna do from now on?
Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
That's enough!
Oh, shut up! Shut up! You all need to shut up!
Kaito's voice boomed in the air, and the room went silent.
Damn.
Every single one of you, and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You are ticking me the heck off!
Damn it.
But the one who's ticking me off the most
Dumbass.
is you, Sriracha! I have a low tolerance to heat!
What?
Yeah!
Clench your teeth!
Oh my gosh!
Let's just say that
Nice.
before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you.
God,
that she
this is
passed
just
her
this is
wish onto
oozing
you.
Gurren Lagann.
What the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man?
Who voices Kaido?
Same
What do you
guy's coming
think?
up.
Dude, we have said who voices Kaido like 40 times.
It's been a
Kamina.
while.
Yeah, Kamina does it.
Good. That's only appropriate.
What's the matter? Say something already!
Dumbass.
I just hit you! Are you ticked off? What's your problem? I'll do it again!
Enough, Kaita.
Bingo, found it. Sucker punch is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate man like you.
Listen up!
You better knock it off, or I'm gonna explode my Neo Keto all over your face.
Fine, I could take you though.
Shuichi, are
Oh
you
my God.
okay?
Okay,
I'm fine.
for now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time.
Gonta not sure it waste of time. Gonta agree, fighting not good.
Then
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed.
Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
Sorry. You should all go ahead without me.
Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this?
I just want to be left alone for a while. Just for a little bit.
You have a room, you know.
But we can't just leave you here by yourself.
no.
Samari, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for a while.
Okay, I suppose.
Sriracha, don't beat yourself up, okay? Because I'll do it, because I hate you.
Yep, just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey,
Gonta will go back too. Let Gonta know if you need his help, okay?
One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator. Except...
I mean...
Sriracha, I don't know how well you knew Kadai before she Kadai'd. But why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by. There might be a note she left that'll probably bring you to tears, but there should at least be something else. A bunch of little things she liked. Like music or something.
Things Kaede liked?
Listen up.
Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone like a dweeb.
I mean...
If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be her. In your memories. Watch Gurren Lagann.
With those
Just do
words,
it.
he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking, and I was heading toward the Ultimate Pianist Research Lab. It's not as if there would be any memories here, but there are things she was really passionate about, and that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. Oh, that reminds me! The song that Kaede was talking about. Of course! It must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah!
Here it is! This is it! I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon, a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music.
Our shoulders don't look relaxed.
It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but no, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
And then Monokuma breaks in and starts dancing.
Mess up. This is a somber moment.
It was very sad. I'm actually pretty bummed out. Kaede was great.
Yeah, I cried like 6 times when I first played this.
Wow. Okay, I don't know what's worse, the fact that it was so many times or the fact you counted.
Listen, once it gets past 2, it's like, oh my god.
Well,
do you know how many times I cried at this?
0.
Correct.
Alright, guys. Well, that ends chapter 1.
Not gonna lie. You wanna know how I truly feel about this case?
How?
Absolutely immaculate. That
Honestly,
was such a strong opening, and this is the kind of... It tells me the game isn't screwing around. It expects you to play the prior 2, and it's telling you it's not going to be the same experience. You really need to prepare for what's about to happen. That was a really friggin' excellent case.
I have immense respect, not only for them willing to do this, but for actually sticking the landing on it and having the dramatic impact that it did.
Yeah, no, that's good.
It reminds me very much, I always draw comparisons of Ace Attorney, when they decided to finally make a game without Phoenix Wright as the main protagonist, and everyone hated it at first, but I respect them for trying something new, something to shake up the paradigm. I always wanted it to happen, but the scenarios that I had envisioned for the protagonist being the Blackened were nowhere near as interesting as what this actually turned out to be. Freaking love it. But none of that praise will excuse them from murdering Monokid.
Okay, honestly, I know that I pretty much was wrong about nearly everything and ended up losing, but I feel like a winner.
Never before has the karmic seesaw been more exemplified than that moment.
I don't care about your phony philosophy, okay? Go settle a book on it. But honestly, that was the best thing that I've seen in at least 2 months. It was so good.
As I boasted about LJ being wrong about everything, not only was I first blood, but I lost Monokid. And LJ walked away unscathed. All his characters
I'm the only one who hasn't had a character die. Wait, no, wait.
Var too. But Var has crippling angst, so you have you came out good in the end.
I'm taking it.
I think you mean
honestly.
Purple
You
lost
know
a
what?
character.
Yeah, Purple. Me and Purple lost kicked.
So you know what? I'll pick myself up. We have other levels. We have other cases. There are other opportunities for me to come out swinging. But wow, gosh dang, when he exploded, it was like watching fireworks for the first time. It was glorious.
Freaking Monodev just pushes him in.
That's even great, dude. Okay, because I guess officially I voiced Monodang.
Yeah,
that means my character murdered yours on screen.
Oh, I'm so upset.
I'm not.
Great case.
So yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but when I had first played V3, I was just boasting in the chat, like, oh my god, the opening to V3 is the best chapter in the entire franchise. I don't know if you guys remember that.
So you're telling us it's downhill from now?
That was his first.
I mean, this is the controversial game we're playing, so this is the one that Purple and I disagree on the most.
A game of high highs and low lows.
Yes, so expect that.
Do you disagree on this first case?
No, I think we both agree this is
don't-
really good.
Yeah, it's a really good case. I can't remember if it's my favorite of the franchise or if it's
I like
another one.
Nagito's.
Yeah, Nagito's is really, really clever.
Yeah, Nagito's is my second favorite. But
This one sells the emotional beats, and it actually gives me a reason to care about Shuichi as a protagonist. He actually has something going on. He has
we all got
trauma.
protagonists.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, totally planned that.
Yep.
But yeah,
Dang.
I absolutely love this trial. I thought it was just such a perfect opening. I definitely got pretty emotional when I first played it the first time, so it's really good. They just did such a good job of making Kaede just so likable, and watching her not only get executed, but she also suffers personally I think one of the worst executions in the franchise. And it's
I
just-
didn't comment, but that was not fun to watch.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't really excited to watch it again. So, yeah.
Dang. You want to know what else is great? I came to the conclusion through the meta, but in doing this, in realizing this, I've been bested. Because if they were actually willing to take subversion to such a high degree to kill the protagonist, how in the world am I ever supposed to predict anything using the meta again? What is the ceiling that they could take that would be better than that would crash further than this? It's impossible. You're
What
pretty
you're
much
saying
asking me through logic by this point.
Yeah, you didn't even
At the
figure
end
this.
of the
You
day-
technically didn't figure this one out, at all. You came to the right answer, but you were completely wrong about the reason for it. So was LJ, and also LJ was the one that figured out the reasoning.
So I guess what we're trying. Oh, okay.
I contest that slightly.
So
I crossed off the other 14 names via process of elimination,
Sure.
and LJ ticked me on to the fact that it could be Kaede through a false lead, which I then rationed out 3 pieces of evidence for.
But what you need to learn from this is 2 things.
Well, here's the thing:
First of all-
if we hadn't taken that break in between the trial,
would not have figured it out.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
That's why I was kind of frustrated that we did take that break, because I knew you guys were going to end up figuring it out if we waited, but we did, and you figured it out. So alas.
Rip.
But
We've learned
do, like,
what
extra
you need to
long
glean here,
sessions.
Meso, is 2 things.
Yes.
Firstly, it means I was right. You shouldn't follow the meta. You should try
Untrue.
and actually play the game. And second, maybe we should work together. Maybe we shouldn't. Now that neither of us are playing the game, maybe we shouldn't try and best the other. We should try and
Maybe.
collaborate and
It's you guys against me and Var, since we already know, and we just
it's
want to know
you-
how
it's-
close you can get to the truth.
it's us against the game.
I like it. I like the sound of that. But I don't regret following the meta because the developers clearly did.
Could you have meta predicted
no,
Mono Dang Meso?
They took it to the
no,
No.
you
They took it
couldn't
to the
have.
natural
You didn't see
conclusion.
that coming, and now he's not seeing anything anymore.
The meta is a very viable way of playing the game, and I think the developers of the game are very much aware of it. And I think this entire game is going to be a treat. So,
All right.
we will see what happens next time on our exciting Let's Play of Danganronpa V3. I hope everybody enjoyed. And
All right.
We'll see you next time for Chapter 2.
Fare thee well.
Keep me in your hearts.